so in today's video, we're checking out the AEA Element Max, and this is a maxed out Element Max. I've got the Donnie FL Emperor on there. I've got the kit to add this 300 cc's of extra air onto this thing, and we are gonna blow some stuff up. We're also gonna show you guys how to do this to your Element Max, so stay tuned and check it out. There is the factory AEA Element Max 50 caliber. What we're going to do today is add this guy right here, 300 cc's of air, replace this factory buttstock with this bottle right here. This comes with about 330 cc bottle from the factory, so we're almost going to double the air capacity of this gun. Is that going to increase shot count, increase power? I hope maybe both. Let's go ahead and take this guy down, fire it over the chronograph first, just like this, so we can see what we're doing from the factory, and then we're going to add this guy on right here and see what we get by doubling the air capacity. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys how to put this guy right here on the Element Max, increasing your air volume by 300 cc. All right, so the first step in getting this bottle added is you want to degas the rifle. Of course, safety first, and we can't remove this safely without degassing the rifle. Best way to do that is just slowly loosening the gauge. Next step is to remove this factory buttstock. You can do that by twisting it off just like that. If this part right here stays inside of the element, what you're going to want to have is one of these guys right here. This tool fits into two notches that are on either side of the back of this and allows you to break that free. But that's only if it stays in the back of the gun. In theory, once you have it degassed, the pressure should be relieved enough on this so that all you have to do is just unscrew it using the factory folding buttstock. Now, this has a little O-ring inside right here. So does this replacement part. So you just want to make sure that that O-ring stays down right there like that. And then you're just going to screw this into the gun the same way that that one came out. Pretty dang simple. One other thing that you obviously want to make sure that you have is you get this pin lined up so that it's going to come right inside of this guy when you get the two going together there. You can see it's lined up by looking through this top slot. If that spring and the pin looks like it's canted or off cattywampus some direction, then you know you gotta fix it. And I'm gonna finish just screwing this guy on in so that it's nice and snug. There we go. Get yourself an Allen key that matches these little Allen bolts so you can loosen this up and slide this guy onto the back here. Make sure that you've got this lined up and retighten your Allen bolts there, and you're all set. Let's go ahead and compare what adding this extra bottle kind of gets you from the stock AEA Element Max. Just stock configuration to see what it weighs. All right, so we got 6.4 pounds. 6.4 pounds. Let's see how much weight we add when we convert this to the maxed out Element Max. All right, here we are with the maxed out Max. Let's see what this guy weighs. Looks like we got 8.2 pounds with everything on there. 8.2 for the maxed out Max. All right, now I've got a maxed out Element Max through the Donnie FL Emperor on there. Of course, we've got the added 300 cc's. Let's see what some 50-yard consistency looks like using just this little see-all sort of open sight style sight. Offhand, right here, 8 shots. We got this thing topped off to 4,500 PSI. Right there, 4,500. So let's give it a whirl. I have a feeling that turned out pretty dang good, especially considering I'm just using the see-all. This is a really awesome open sight, by the way, and it seems to be working pretty dang awesome. I'd say within 50 yards with this guy, you're pretty much lethal if you know what you're doing. So let's go ahead and go down there and check out how that turned out. I'd say that was pretty well dialed in right there. I mean, 8 shots, consistency like that, especially offhand, open-sighted, kind of speaks for itself. 50 yards just standing back there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. That's just cool. Freaking really cool, you guys. The added shots do add a little bit of weight, as we saw on the weight test, and of course, fully kitted up like this, it's, you know, obviously a lot different from just the stock gun. But what a monster we've turned this thing into. And man, I'm gonna stick with this sight. I think this is just about the perfect sort of a sight for this kind of a gun. Hog hunting, deer hunting, 50 yards, you're gonna be in the woods. This is great because you can see all around you. You can make sure you're not gonna clip off of any branches. So this would be a great sort of close quarters sight for a great sort of close quarters gun like this one right here. And I'm just gonna let it rest right there like that for you guys. Got my 50 cal round ball right there, using one of these because they're like the lightest 50 cal ammo that I've got, and I want it to go super fast because I'm gonna try to see if my little redneck science experiment here, we've got the safety bricks in the background, and we're gonna see if this guy right here can punch through this fire extinguisher. These things are made out of some pretty heavy duty metal. This is an old school fire extinguisher right here, and it's heavy duty. It's needs recharged, and you know, I figure, what the heck. Let's see if this guy right here, this 50 cal round ball fire extinguisher, let's do it. Oh yeah, crushed it. Absolutely crushed the front side and made it out the back side, guys, right there. Heck yeah, that is freaking awesome. I had a feeling it would go all the way through, but I did not know it was going to go all the way through with that much oomph. You can see it made a mark on the brick even behind the fire extinguisher. Now that is some power. All right, now let's try a shot on it from 50 yards. See if I can even hit it offhand. Here we go. Heck yeah, that looked like a hit from here. If you like this video today, definitely check out one of the two up on the screen right now. I'm sure you'll like those, and I'll see you over there.